Right. Ooh. This right here is my pushy. It's a ex-Ozpost e-bike, which is now just a push bike. And that at your feet is the remnants of another one. These things are pretty cool. I don't know anything about bikes, by the way, but they originally have like a big electric motor in the front wheel here. So they have this big fuck-off disc brake on the front, which looks quite cool. They're a steel frame, they're so heavy and kind of good for nothing, but they look really cool, and that's why I bought another one. As for gears, there's one internal 3-speed hub on the back wheel, which makes things super simple for me. There's only one cog and chain to deal with. Yeah, they're originally like this highlighter yellow colour. When I bought this one from a fella called Dan, it was, well, and still is, for the most part, this like army green kind of colour, but it was just a shit rattle can job. So yeah, the plan for this thing, because all I care about is the aesthetic of it, is to strip it all back to bare metal and clear coat it in like I've done with the fork already, and then essentially put it back together as a pushy like the other one, and just have a really cool industrial cargo bike. Like I said, I know next to nothing about bicycles, so I figured it would be cool to just record the project from a lens of come along with an idiot who has no idea what he's doing but likes it when things look cool. So far I've obviously stripped the bike apart, so we've just got a heap of random parts here. I've started the paint stripping process. The only bit that's actually finished and clear coated is the fork. You can see on the rear rack it's got a long way to go. So I soaked the chain overnight, and I don't think I was supposed to leave it in the vinegar for that long, because I've actually stripped the like chrome plating off the chain, which isn't ideal. I kind of wanted it to look shiny, but that's okay. I don't know, I might get a new chain for it, but oops. These bikes are a little bit weird in the sense that the front wheel is smaller than the back, so I had to find a tyre that had a brown wall and also made them in the same model for the 24 inch at the front and the 26 inch at the back. And that's why we've got, yeah, funky mud tyres coming instead of something more appropriate. That's the gist. Manny! It's with all the paint stripped off it.
Oh, sick. Love that.
We're just gonna go like bare metal. But I thought I was like tossing and turning as to whether to film it all and make a video, and I thought, fuck it, it's starting to look pretty cool with that bare metal. I'm gonna hate myself, yeah. Yeah, fully. That'd be cool. I can't really be arsed. Okay, so the plan is for the rest of part one, I want to get this frame stripped down to the bare metal like the other parts, and wait, I'm just picturing the cut, eh? I need to like actually tell them where it's going to be by the end of the video. I'm going to have everything's going to be stripped and clear coated, and basically ready to put the bike pack together with the new tyres and stuff. Cool. So because our new front wheel doesn't match the back one, I'm going to have to mask up all these spokes. This is going to take forever, and just paint that little black edge of the, no, sorry. I'm going to paint the silver edge of the rim black. My mate Sid, who built the original postie, the biggest, fuck, why can't I speak English? Right, take your time. The real, fuck! Oh, if I sit like this. The real bonus is that when I bought the bike, someone had already done the hard work of getting that front disc rotor to line up with the brake at the front. I know that Sid, my mate, who built the original postie for me, the yellow one out there, one of the biggest challenges was actually just getting the new 24-inch wheel to line up with that disc brake. So yeah, that's awesome. But yeah, just gonna mask everything up so that when I go back to my parents' place and strip the rest of this frame, I can just also paint this wheel black so that everything ties in. misses me. It's pretty boring here, isn't it? Okay, welcome to my parents' garage. As you can see, we have a really good workspace here. We've also got an assortment of old paints, which is a win. We're gonna have kind of 3 stations on the go at once. One section priming and painting the rim, another section clear coating any parts of the frame that I've actually got back to metal, and then a 3rd section actually stripping the frame, which will be outside there on the driveway. I've got to find a paintbrush. Oh, what's that? Yeah, that's good. Last time I found what kind of worked, putting paint stripper on the frame and then using my pressure cleaner to like blast the paint off, sort of like a sand blaster, but using chemicals instead of sand. I don't know. You can kind of see it starts to bubble off the frame. I've just realised this is actually primer filler, so it's designed to be sand back, which isn't ideal. So I'm just going to do a very light dusting on there. I know that my spray painting technique is probably shocking, by the way. There's even a few little bits and bobs of yellow in the basket and I'm just like, can hardly reach them. And I'm thinking, maybe they just stay there and pay a little bit of homage to what the bike once was, you know? Or maybe that's just my excuse for being lazy. Just a really good cop-out. At the very least, this rim's gonna be done by the end of the day. I think definitely the basket will get done. Fingers crossed on the rear rack. The frame probably isn't gonna happen today. There's just so much to do. I just came over here to find a sanding block and I thought, oh, I'm pretty sure it's in this little black tin. And instead of a sanding block, I found my GoPro Hero Session, which was like the first camera that I ever bought, or I probably got it from Santa Claus or something. So I think it would be pretty cool to get this bike done and go on a little bike adventure camping somewhere and take this GoPro Hero Session to film the adventure. So stoked that I found that. I can't forget that. Where can I put that?
Where do you go when the lights turn off? I put on this mask for you.
My mother is home. Because I'm pressure blasting paint stripper all over the driveway,
Lovely.
you
Okay.
probably don't want the alpha here.
No worries.
Yeah. Right, I think that's probably me done for the day. I think I'll just check in when we're working again, which might be tonight, but I doubt it. Probably another day, maybe tomorrow or something. Had this crazy thought. I think I'm gonna do some paint stripping today. It needs a bike stand. That's perfect. started the new one?
I had started a new one, but I watched the one with in Norway.
Oh yeah, what's that like with bears and shit? Wait. Continue. All right. Final pressure blasting. And then I'm shutting up the garage. It's actually so beautiful here in the afternoon. Fuck, that road sharp, oh my God. I must say, although I have a whole day of stripping tomorrow, and I'm not totally looking forward to it, this frame is beginning to look pretty good. I'm actually having half a good time too. I kind of miss hanging out in the garage and doing shit like this. It's good. I might shut up the garage, whack some music on and just get to sanding that rear rack.
Time I had you let it go. Bet I let that slide by.
Well, good morning. I've lost my voice overnight, which isn't a great start, but today is the last day I'm going to be stripping this frame. I'm adamant that by the end of the day, we're going to be stripped and get all these bits and bobs back to my home in Newey.
What's up?
What's up? Oh, look at this.
Yeah, dude, it's fucking jammed.
I brought a hoarder to come hang out at my house. This is Ethan. Ethan's a really good mate of mine who's done an awesome bike trip across Norway, but more importantly, he's also picked up the bug for building bikes. So we're hanging out. Well, I'm such a sucker for the brown wall on the tyres.
Yeah.
Hey? It just completes everything. Sick, so you're fixing up the brakes today, hey?
I gotta do cabling, yeah. Try and flip this tyre around first. Jesus Christ, that took way too long. It screws my head, eh? So if I'm rolling that way, I feel like such a fuck. Oh.
I wish I could feel that again. Now you never feel no.
Very nice.
Katie and airplanes, tennis, get good exercise. Since she moved in, I'm healthier. We're thinking maybe we'll adopt ourselves a dog.
What the fuck, bro?
But we still
What the fuck?
are not quite sure.
Happy? How do you even measure up the length and like know that you order it the right?
I don't know. I'm about to figure that out.
I was on FaceTime to Sid. He's in like Croatia or something. I just walked past all the bits and pieces of like bike on the ground.
Yeah.
And he's just been, what are you doing? What are you building? Tell me about it.
Because I remember when we went on that bike trip, he was like, oh, I really want to get my hands on a Shogun and build off a Shogun. And I was going to send a photo of it to him, but I was like, oh, I'll just wait until he gets home.
Or actually, I should send him a full red herring. That's such a good idea because he wants to know what I'm doing with this postie. And I haven't showed him. So I'll send him a photo of the Shogun and he'll have the totally wrong idea when he gets home.
I don't know. I'm about to figure that out. There goes $40.
You cut the wrong cable, didn't you?
No, bro. I'm a fucking idiot, man. I'm an idiot. I'm an actual fucking idiot. I'm an actual idiot, man. Oh.
Ah, shattering. Did you cut the long one?
So I was. Oh my God, man.
Kissing you at Camp Deborah
Still devastated about the front.
Yeah, I'll spin it. Alright, I think we're on the last pressure blast of this frame and there'll be no more yellow left on him, which is such good news. It's been a huge mission to get that done. After I've done that, I'm going to pack the car with all the goodies and we'll go to Bunnings and get a really good clear coat to put on the frame, just because it's the one part that I really don't want to rust and corrode. But yeah, we'll finish off that clear coating process back in town at my place. So it's been a lot of fun, but I'm excited to be done with this stripping, that's for sure. I did it. Okay, welcome back to Cook's Hill. Stripping that frame took a fair whack of effort, but we eventually got there. Since getting home, I started with clear coating the frame of the bike, which looked really good. I think I put maybe 4 or 5 coats of clear coat on it, so hopefully it doesn't deteriorate over time. Once that was done, I began to remove the masking tape on the front wheel. You can just watch how that unfolded. It's all just sticking and ripping and...
How do you feel about it?
I'm feeling upset and frustrated and rather on edge. It ended up being an entire afternoon job, so I took the wheel with me everywhere. Once I finally got all the tape and shit off that front rim, it's time to put some tyres on wheels. I've done this once before. This goes in here to start with, like so. Now this tyre's looking very big for the rim. Very, very big for the rim. May have a broken heart here in a minute. You know what, I think we might be on. Oh no! Wait, no, I'm pretty sure I've put that on backwards. Alright, I'm gonna redo that and I'll show you when I'm done. Pretty chuffed with that. The next step was then to put the fork through the frame and figure out how the whole headset worked again. I had to go and get a new headset bearing, and yeah, dick around with that for ages. That feels
Loose as a goose.
I think that's... I don't know. We eventually got there. We put the rear rack on the back of the frame, as well as the basket. And yeah, that was super rewarding. The bike kind of started to look like a bike then. And even more so when I put the wheels on the bike. It is the moment of truth where we find out if these wheels actually fit the bike. Oh, but the wheel fits in the fork with heaps of room too. I was a bit nervous about that. I might just have to like deflate the wheel. Aha! Look at that. And it fits. That's awesome. And that brings us to right now. let's just look at the bike. Christ. And this here is where we're at with the current build. And I'm so happy with how it's looking. I mean, considering it was just a big bundle of parts beneath where you are now at the start of the video, it's come a long, long way. It's quite funny when I first bought this thing and it was like the green rattle can mess of a bike with one tyre. I remember getting it out of my car out the front of my house and an old fella walking past just goes, "Doesn't look real good." And since then, I'd stared at the mucus green bike in the back corner of my yard going, "Oh, I think that was a silly buy." But looking at this now, I'm just over the moon with it, hey. I've put my bike together.
Oh, that looks so fresh.
It looks cool, eh?
They're completely new tyres or just...
Yeah, new brown.
It's gonna go well, isn't it?
In the next part of the series, we're gonna organise all the cabling, get the front brakes working, back brakes working, put the cranks back on, and it's just gonna be a working bike by the end of the next part. So I suppose that's it for Pats. I suppose that's it for the first part of this series. I'm sure I did so many things wrong with this bike already, but yeah, we're learning as we go, and I can't wait to get this thing rolling.
My days are